In life, most people use the phrase survival for the fittest, which literally means do what it takes to get what you want.
Such as for applications such as weighing.
These are local and foreign suppliers who are currently seeking to supply in the ongoing upgrade of the Entebbe International Airport. Unfortunately, the local suppliers are yet to fully benefit from the projects as their foreign counterparts attract more demand to meet the requirements to supply. Last year, out of shillings 110.8 billion spent in hiring suppliers, 50% of the total bids were scooped by the foreign companies. Now, some local companies have resorted to forgeries to win tenders to supply the CAA. This is why.
I think one of the major factors is due to the long procurement processes involved, right from the bid preparation and then bid submission. There's a lot of documentation required. The procurement process is so tiresome. It calls for a lot of early preparation, skilled personnel to carry out the works. Sometimes the scope is so complicated. All this sums into limited capacity.
He blames it on the CAA for not effectively educating the local companies on the procedures to follow to win tenders.
There are quite a number of few companies who have the capacity locally here, but most of the companies available in the market lack capacity. I think because of the experience they've tried to have, and then the inadequate capacity.
These concerns come on the heels of Civil Aviation Authority decrying the rampant cases of forgeries by local suppliers to win deals to supply. According to Godfrey Matovu, Procurement Officer, CAA, the most forged documents are the tax incomes, bonds, books of accounts, and generally non-compliance of the set rules. He says they have now tightened the procurement process as stipulated in the amended Public Procurement and Disposal of Assets to stem out the culprits.
That if you had people, our local people, having their local partnerships here and pulling resources together, they could certainly have either some of these equipments assembled here, or they have the capacity to source them and have them marketed here, and then they would possibly make better returns.
So what implication does this have on the local suppliers? One, they will not be trusted by CAA, which means they will now lose out on bigger deals that could arise and stand a risk of having their companies blacklisted. Also, foreign companies will continue to dominate the system, which will see more revenue taken out of the country. During the 5th annual suppliers meeting in Entebbe, it was agreed that trainings be invested in and also have more suppliers form partnerships to compete with the foreigners. With huge appetite to win big deals, the question then remains, will these suppliers follow right procedures and lose out, or continue forging documents and still lose anyway? Reporting for Urban TV, I'm Simon Oktela.